This is session 4 of the Advanced English Language course, Top Notch Book 3. So let's start immediately. I want you to have a look at the assignments of Miss Maha Izzat and Miss Nisreen Shata, our very active participants. And you are all active, by the way. They just wrote two wonderful formal and informal emails. Okay, we will read them together because they are really a real model for writing a formal and an informal email. They are perfect. So Miss Maha Izzat wrote this. The first one, formal email. Dear Mr. Dr. Kevin, see this semicolon, this column? How are you? I'm writing to tell you about formal behavior in my country. It's customary to call people here using their title. Of course, there, the Milkaya possessive, they're not there this, okay? Their title and the first name. You can use the title Mrs. Doctor or Mr. Sincerely, Maha Izzat. Okay, no abbreviations here, no informal language, no, for example, let me know LMK, for example, no abbreviations, no short forms, no apostrophes. Okay, dear Dr. Kevin in the column, and sincerely or faithfully, okay, at the end, and the first name here, the same as Miss Nisreen has done. Here, this is the formal email of Miss Nisreen. She wrote, dear Mr. Allen, the column, how are you? I am writing to you to let you know about traditions before you arrive here. First of all, when you want to greet someone, you can say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and you can shake hands. If he is a man, of course. But if she's a woman, don't start shaking hands until she does that. Best regards, Nisreen Mustafa Shara. See how the name is full name? Okay. Okay, let's have a look at the informal emails they wrote. Miss Maha wrote, hi Sella, comma, what's up? Hope everything is well. It's a good news that you're visiting Egypt next month. There are some traditions I wanna see. This wanna, this is an informal kind of email. She means I want to, but this is like an informal way to say want to. I wanted you to know, or I wanna let you know about clothing customs. For example, it's acceptable for tourists to wear their customary clothes. See you soon, Maha. Just the first name, okay? Very good. The informal email of Miss Nasreen was really perfect again. Hi, Louisa. How is it going? See how is it informal? Here it was, how are you? Okay, and how are you? The formal email. But this one, how is it going? Hope you are doing well. Very good. I'm so excited to know that you are coming to Egypt next week. Please let me know. This is an abbreviation, okay? Let me know when you will arrive exactly to come. You arrive exactly to come? Will you come or you will arrive, okay? And drop you off the hotel as I really want to see you. See the informal expressions? Wonderful. By the way, BTW, it refers to, by the way, this is another short form of abbreviation of the phrase, by the way. I want to tell something about our traditions. You should ask for a permission before taking any photos of anyone or at any touristic places. See you soon, Nisreen. Another wonderful informal email. Okay, in the formal email or the academic writing, we don't use abbreviations, we don't use informal language, we don't use phrasal verbs or I mean the formal kind of writing. Okay, we don't use phrasal verbs, we don't use idioms a lot. Okay, and in the emails, of course, we use here in the formal email, dear, and the first and last name at the end, the word sincerely, faithfully. Okay, here we can say take care, bye for now, see you soon, see you later. Okay, just the first name. Okay, and hi Louisa. But this, dear Mr. Allen, this is a comma while this is a colon. Okay, see the differences? I just wanted to show you the contributions of our colleagues because they are really doing a great job. Just to get the differences between writing an informal and formal kind of email. Okay, good for now. So far, so good. So let's start immediately. I have a wonderful song for you to start the unit with. We are having this unit. Let me show you. We're going to tackle the review and half of lesson one today, inshallah, and the song, the pop song of the unit. Every unit has a pop song. So this unit is medical. It's entitled Health Matters. Health Matters. We're going to start off with the song, which is really enjoyable. I have questions for you on the songs. The questions I have here, these are the questions. So let's have a look at the questions before we listen to the song. Listen to the song X-Ray of My Heart. It's inside the song is entitled X-Ray of My Heart. We're going to circle the letter of the best answer to each question. So we're having questions here. Who are the two speakers? The two people, a husband and a wife. He means in the song, a doctor and a nurse, a doctor and a patient. What are her symptoms? The woman, the singer, is having like some symptoms, بعض الأعراض, okay? What are these symptoms, A, B, or C? What does he suggest? What does the speaker in the song suggest for her? Does he suggest a rest, a guy, a business? What exactly? What does she ask for? Does she ask for some simple tests, some X-ray, an X-ray and a prescription, روشتة و X-ray, ولا to heal herself, I mean to cure herself? What's her real problem? Love or fitting in or going to work today? We will see, of course. So let's listen to the song. Actually, we're going to watch it and we are having the lyrics in the video. So please concentrate because I have many questions for you other than these, okay? And they actually summarize the topic of the whole unit, okay? Are you here? Are you following me?
Yes,
I've
we
been
are Muslim.
Yes.
I've been talking much. It's your turn to talk, inshallah, just the introduction. Okay, so let's listen. Just assure me that you hear the sound very well. No. Yes. Okay, is it audible?
No, I can't hear anything.
No, no, we
Again.
can't hear this. Sorry, we
Okay.
can't hear.
Okay, again. Is it audible? Is it audible? Say again. Is it
Not yet.
audible? No.
No, no,
Okay.
not yet.
Not yet.
Don't no, don't worry. I'll share it again. Reshare the screen again. Don't worry. This happens actually. Okay, stop sharing and reshare. Share, include computer sound in the screen. And here we go. I hope it works this time. Huh. Now,
Nice.
Yes, yes,
now
Yes.
audible.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Yes.
Let me
yes,
make it a little bit louder. Shall I make it a little bit louder, the volume?
yes,
Louder?
yes. Better. Yes, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Now enjoy it, please. It has to do with the unit and the content of the whole unit.
Thanks for fitting me in. This heart is killing me. Ooh, that must hurt. Are you in a lot of pain? Yes, I thought I'd better see someone right away. It might be an emergency. Could you try to explain? Give me something to keep me from falling apart. Doctor, won't you please take an X-ray of my heart? You know I'm here on business, and today I saw a guy. Why don't you have a seat while I do some simple tests? Thanks, as I was saying, he walked by without a word. So that's what's bothering you, just go home and get some rest. Give me something to keep me from falling apart. Doctor, won't you please take an X-ray of my heart? The minute that I saw him, I felt weak in the knees. Are you dizzy, short of breath? Does it hurt when you sneeze? Yes, I have all those symptoms and a pain in my chest. Well, love at first sight can have painful side effects. Now, I might not be able to go to work today. Could I get a prescription for some kind of medicine? Well, let's have a look now. You might have to heal yourself. or try another treatment for the kind of pain you're in. Give me something to keep me from falling apart. Doctor, won't you please take an x-ray of my heart?
Thanks a million for that. Okay.
Wow.
Did you enjoy it? With you?
Nice,
Wonderful.
nice song.
Of course.
Wonderful. Yes.
Yeah, really. I'll get you to listen to it one more time, inshallah, maybe between the activities, not to get you bored, because the unit is really medical and it's having many vocabulary items. So I want you to have to be enjoyable, to feel it's enjoyable, not to get bored. So now, can you answer these questions, or you need to listen to it one more time? Who are the two people first? Who are the two people?
Doctor and the patient.
Very good. Excellent. It's number C, a doctor and a patient. Excellent. Very good. What are her symptoms? Another participant. What are her
A,
symptoms? الأعراض
A.
بتاعتها. Okay.
A,
Yes, A.
Very good. Chest pain,
Chest
dizziness, and
pain, dizziness.
We.
weakness. Excellent. Excellent. Number 3, what does he suggest? The physician or the doctor suggests what exactly?
A,
A
I
rest
think
or
arrest.
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 or a guy. By the word guy, he means to get her the one. I not say because I will have told you about the problem.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Okay, number C, business. What does he suggest? You said
So it's a guy.
Arrest.
no. What does
No,
he
arrest.
suggest?
Arrest.
He
Arrest,
suggested
number A.
arrest. Yes, that's
Arrest.
it.
A.
Yes. I just didn't want to tell you about the meaning or the reference of the word guy because it means that I answered another question. Okay, not this one. Okay, what
Okay.
does she ask? What does she ask for? هي عايزة ايه؟
B.
تطلب ايه؟
B. An
B,
An
X-ray
yeah.
and
X-ray.
X-ray and
prescription.
the prescription.
X-ray and
Prescription. What does the word prescription mean?
The paper the
Rochetta.
doctor write the medicine in.
Say it in Arabic, no problem with it. الرو
Rochette.
وصفة.
الروشتة.
Rochetta,
الروشتة. Very good,
وصفة.
very good. That's it. Perfect. Okay, number 5. What's the real? Let me show you the screen clearly. What's
A.
what's the real?
It's love, yeah. Number A.
Love.
Love.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she have a problem with her heart?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the literal sense of the word?
No.
She is
Yeah.
false
No.
in love.
No. Yeah.
Not the
She fell
literal
for
word.
yes, very good. So love is the real problem here. Now, very good. So let's mark some statements true or false. Okay. Mark each of the following statements true for true, T for true, or F for false, according to the information in the song. Number 1, she is unhappy she was able to fit her in. This is an expression. Fit somebody in to give this person like a single slot of time or an appointment to see the doctor. Okay, to allow this person to have certain appointment to see the doctor so that the doctor can deal with her problem medically, of course. Okay, يعني يشوف لي ميعاد يحجز لي كشف. Okay, she's
Yes.
unhappy.
Give him some time.
Yes, very good. Yeah, so she's unhappy. He was able to fit her in. هي كانت مش مبسوطة يعني إن
False.
هو لاقي لها ميعاد
False.
تشوف
Of course
أو
not.
الدكتور
False.
لاقي لها ميعاد. No, this is false.
False.
Very good. Very good.
False.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just a second.
Number 2.
I have a problem with the background noise, so I muted everybody to a little bit to make it a little bit, yeah, the noise. So number 2, he asks her if she has pain. He asks her if she has pain.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
What do you remember? Yeah,
It's true.
that's
True.
true. Very good. Number 3, she thinks
That's true.
she has a problem with her heart.
True.
She thinks
True. That's
True.
true.
excellent. That's it. She is there on vacation. She is there on vacation.
No.
No,
No.
no, no.
False.
She is on business.
False.
False.
Business.
False.
Excellent. Very good.
Mhm.
The guy she is interested in paid a lot of attention to her. The guy she is
No,
interested
false.
in.
I think false.
False.
So that
False.
she
Yes.
has a pain.
He ignored
Yes.
her. He ignored her.
He just went away. Okay. He didn't say a word.
Yes.
He just sent away
Mm.
without saying a word. That's what was included in
Yes.
the song. Very good. Number 6. She has a lot of physical symptoms.
True.
False.
That's true
True.
one.
But
True, by the
I
way.
think
she
true.
True,
she
by the way,
doesn't
because
have
she
True.
has
physical
she
symptoms.
has three kinds of symptoms, of physical
Okay,
symptoms.
but they are not true.
I
They
know,
are
yes.
they are not real.
Okay, guys, by the way, you are having like a very noisy background. So try to solve the problem to fix it. Okay. All right. So she has a lot of physical symptoms too. Okay, with the psychological symptoms or the symptoms of love together. Okay.
Yeah.
So number 7, the medicine he gave her has painful side effects.
False.
False.
Excellent. False. The part speaking about the side effects had to do with love, not the medicine. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. He said that love had or causes a lot of side effects. A romantic kind of song, actually. Okay, answer the questions. Do you think the singer of the song is really sick? Why and why not? Is she really sick? Let me check participants here. Um, any raised hand? Miss Dua, go ahead.
Okay, Miss Marwa. No, I don't think she's really sick. As she's fallen in love, she doesn't have a real pain. Just her heart hurts her because of falling in love, and the person or the guy that she loved him ignored her.
Okay, that's one idea. Okay, we accept all the ideas, by the way. It's just a critical thinking question. Is it Miss Islam or Mr. Islam? I don't know. It's a new hand.
Mr. Islam.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Islam. It's a great honor
Yes.
being with
If
us
we
today.
yes, yes, thanks. If we talk physically, I think she is not sick physically, but if we are talking emotionally, yes, she has some problems, and we can consider she is sick emotionally because this causes her a lot of trouble and a lot of problems, and she suffer from a lot of things because of that, because of her love.
Okay, good viewpoint. Thanks a million for that. Miss Samah, you have something to add. Go ahead.
Yes, I think has a physical problem because of her emotion and her problem with the guy. He's that he neglecting her. So this causes her a physical problem.
Excellent. And you will find that you answered another question. You will see the question right now. So thanks a million for your contributions. That was really great. So question number 2, how would you describe her problem? I guess you described it. Real, yes. I guess. So number 3, let's move on to question number 3. Do you think emotions, this question, this very specific question that you tried to tackle in your answer of the first question, do you think emotions can cause physical symptoms? Explain. Who is raising his hand or her hand? Just let me check. Just a second. We need new hands. Still Miss Duayan, Mr. Sameh, and Mr. Islam. Any new hands, guys, to express themselves? Feel free to express yourself. We are just brothers and sisters learning from one another and expressing ourselves at large here. Okay, let's listen to our um, usual hands again. So, Miss Nora. Miss Nora, go ahead. Yes, Miss Nora Aroki, go ahead. We're all ears. Just go ahead. Mic is yours. Miss Nora Gamal Aroki, go ahead.
I sorry. I
Yeah, yeah.
I think she has many physical symptoms, so that she has to see a doctor to feel more relaxed, to feel more free from her problems, to feel better after speaking about her problem.
So, do
So
you think
so yes, I do. Yes, I do. She has more physical symptoms because of her emotional
Okay,
feeling.
thanks a million for that. Thanks a million for that. What about the others? Okay, let me check. Any new hands? Uh, Miss Dua, do you have anything to add? Miss Dua, then Miss Samah. Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah. I think emotions can cause physical symptom as sometimes or almost they make the heart they cause sorry because some pain and hurt they make our brains always busy thinking a lot.
Yes.
You may can do your work
What about
well.
what about sleeping?
A little sleeping.
Yes.
Because as I said, you have a lot of time thinking, so that you cannot sleep well. So of
So
course, when you go to business to work next day, you don't have enough time to sleep, so you cannot do your business well. So of
excellent.
course, it
It really
causes a lot of
hurts.
problems.
It's excellent. That's it. I do agree with you. 100%
Thanks.
perfect. Yes, of course. Thanks a million for that. So, Miss Nisreen, you were trying to add something. Go ahead. Miss Nisreen, go ahead.
For sure, emotions can cause physical symptoms. For example, me, when I get angry, I I get immediately a nervous colon. So I have a lot of pain in my stomach, a lot of pain in my colon,
Really?
especially when I get angry. So emotions affects physical case or physical
Yes.
pain. Yeah,
Excellent. Okay, that's one perspective. Thanks a
thank
million
you.
for your contributions. Excellent. So, Mr. Mah, do you
Thank,
have
thank
anything to add? Thanks a million. Okay, our active participant, actually. Okay, so Mr. Mah, do you have anything to
I
add or?
totally agree with them. No, I totally agree with them. I just want to add something else that a lot of illness nowadays, the main reason for them may be our emotions between sad or happiness. Happiness make me active, make me happy, make me work. But when I feel sad, maybe cause some headaches, some high pressure, causes a lot of physical symptoms, as you said.
Excellent. Yeah, actually, I agree with you. Yes, this is really true. So now with the preview of the unit, we are having this unit. Let's start immediately. We're having health matters. Health matters. So the first lesson is a preview of the whole unit. We're having like some pictures here dealing with some problems. So let me ask you this question. What if you have a dental emergency when you are overseas? You are traveling. Imagine that you are traveling overseas and you are having or you came across a dental emergency. What do you do in that case? You are traveling in a place that is not your own country, not your homeland, and you encounter or come across or you have a dental emergency. What do? You are overseas, of course. What are some suggestions here? Let me raise hands. This is like a lead-in or a warm-up for the preview. Um, I need new hands, even just one person to speak about that part. What do you suggest? What would you do? Again, Miss Dua, no new hands, and Miss Sameh. I need some new hands, please. Just suggest, imagine if you are having a dental emergency here and you are not in Egypt, for example, you are somewhere else for work or for business and you had this dental emergency, something wrong with your dents, الأسنان. Okay, go ahead, Miss Dua. All right, Miss Ghaida. Sorry, Miss Dua. Okay, let
Okay,
me
no
give
problem.
the. Okay,
Good
Miss
evening.
Ghaida.
Good evening,
Good evening.
everybody. I really had this problem with me. Actually, I was in Umrah, and I faced this problem with my teeth. I
Oh,
just took some medicine to make me relax. I
yes,
bought it from somewhere there.
really. And you felt okay?
To some extent, I felt okay. Then, after I came back here, I went to my dentist.
That's it. Thanks a million for that. So let's read this
Okay.
comment here under the title here. What if you have a dental emergency when you are overseas? Nothing can spoil, you've said. a trip faster than a dental emergency. So before you go on a trip, visit your dentist or make sure your teeth are in good shape. But if you have a dental problem during your trip, here are some temporary solutions. حلول مؤقتة, all right? So we're having here some cases in which you come across some symptoms that have to do with the dents, some dental emergencies, and the remedies suggested or the solutions for the problem. The first picture here on the left, let's have a look at the picture. Okay, let's see what's this called in English. What if I lose a filling? A filling. What if I lose a filling? You know the filling? When we have a hole in the
Yeah,
in the tooth and
yeah.
this
حشو.
we put
Yes,
the filling.
yes.
الحشو.
حشو.
Okay, very good. Okay, so the solution is put some sugarless chewing gum in its place. Don't use regular gum because the sugar will hurt you. Okay, so again, I'll ask you this question. What if you lose a filling? If you lose the filling inside your teeth, what do you do? What does this picture suggest?
To put some sugarless chewing gum.
Okay, you know the chewing gum?
Yeah.
اللبان.
Yeah,
لبان المضغ
yeah.
in this place. Okay, so we don't use the regular gum that has sugar because the sugar is going to hurt our teeth. Okay, very good. So the second picture here, have a look at this picture, please. What if my gums are swollen? What if my gums are swollen? By the way, we have two words, the word gum here and the
Mhm.
word gums here. Different meanings, by the way, different meanings.
Sure.
اللثة.
لسه.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So gums here refer to اللثة are swollen. Swollen. See how it is looking red? It's swollen.
Or,
ملتهبة.
or
Okay.
bleeding. Okay. Mhm.
Bleeding or ملتهبة متورمة. Okay. What
Yeah.
if my gums are swollen? طب لو التهبت. Rinse your mouth with mild salt water or apply a warm moist tea bag to the gums. We will read it again. Rinse your mouth with mild salt water or apply a warm moist tea bag to the gums. I want you to give me another word, another verb for the verb apply. 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 We need
Put.
to apply.
Put.
Excellent.
To put a
Excellent.
worm.
Yeah.
Put. Very good. And the word, the
Mhm.
verb rinse. Rinse. The verb rinse.
Use water
What does it?
Clean.
Use water. Use water.
to
يشطف.
clean it. Yeah. Mhm.
يشطفها. Using but here we're not going to use water. We're going to use
Mhm.
water having salt. Having
Salt. Yeah.
mild
Yeah.
salt.
Salt
يعني
water.
ملح مخفف كده فيه. مية بملح
Mhm.
مخفف. Okay. So rinse your mouth with mild salt water or apply a warm moist tea bag. عارفين تذكرة الشاي؟ Okay.
Yeah.
We need it to be
The packet
moist
of tea.
رطب. Just one tea bag and it's moist, تكون مبللة أو رطبة, wet and warm, and we put it on the gums or we apply it to the gums نحطها على اللثة. Okay, this is
Yeah.
when we find that our gums are swollen. So if our gums are swollen, we're going to rinse our mouth with mild salt water or apply a warm moist tea bag to the gums. Okay, what if my tooth comes loose? See this picture? What if my
Mhm.
tooth comes loose? Loose. يعني ايه؟
تتلخلف.
لوز.
Excellent.
Shaking.
That's it. بتتلخلف فعلا. It's not fixed. It's not fixed. My tooth became unfixed. مش متثبتة. Okay. What are we going to do? We are having a suggestion here. Apply a cold compress to the outside of your mouth and take aspirin or painkillers as needed. Don't eat any crunchy or chewy foods. Apply a cold compress to the outside of your mouth and take aspirin or painkillers as needed. Don't eat any crunchy or chewy foods. Where is the word that means كمادات باردة?
A
Compress.
cold
A cold
compress.
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 Excellent. A cold compress. كمادات باردة. Very good. Okay, where are we going to put the cold compress exactly? Inside or outside our mouth?
Outside.
Outside.
Excellent.
Outside the mouth.
Excellent. Okay, excellent. What about the bills? Are we going to use some مسكن الألم? What do we call it?
Painkillers.
Aspirin or
Killers.
painkillers.
Painkillers. Painkillers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the usual painkiller we use is aspirin or brufen or ketofan or whatever. Don't eat any crunchy or chewy foods. So the kind of food has to be easily digested. Okay, not crunchy,
Smooth.
مقرمش كده. Yes, or chewy, like the gums. Okay, so let's move on to another picture here. Can you see this picture? What's wrong with the tooth here? What's wrong with it?
It's a
Look at
broken
this
one.
tooth. Yes, excellent.
A broken tooth.
It's
It's a broken tooth.
broken tooth. Excellent. So, what if I break a tooth? Depending on how much of your tooth has broken off, you may be able to wait till you return home to see the dentist so you can wait. If you feel any pain, apply a washcloth dipped in very cold water to the outside of the mouth and take aspirin or another painkiller. So if we're having a broken tooth, we can wait. But if we are having like severe kind of pain, we can put a washcloth حتة قماشة كده dipped. What's the meaning of the verb dipped or the adjective dipped here?
Put.
Soaked.
هي
Soaked.
تتغمس يعني.
Very good.
مغموس.
Soaked. Very مغموسة. Very good. Very good.
Soaked,
مغموسة
yeah.
in very cold water to the outside of the mouth and take aspirin or another painkiller. Very good. This is the usual kind of remedy, by the way. This is how we treat this problem or have a solution for this problem. What if I have a lot of tooth pain? What if I have a lot of tooth pain? So if you have a toothache, it means the pain of the tooth. Rinse your mouth with warm water and put a cold compress against your cheek. Against your cheek. This is the cheek. The cheek, الخد, okay? Against it. We're going to put a cold compress against this part, against the cheek. In some cases, flying in a plane can make a toothache worse, of course. So make sure you have aspirin or another painkiller with you. So now, do you remember what we are going to do if our gums are swollen? If our gums are swollen, the second picture here. What
Yes.
are we
Yeah.
supposed to do?
Rinse
Water.
your mouth
Excellent.
with
Yes.
mild salt water.
Okay, another solution,
Apply
another
a warm
remedy.
moist tea bag.
Apply a warm moist
The
tea
gum.
bag.
Okay, very good. Wonderful. Just we're having that, yeah. A lot of background noise. Okay, what if we lose a filling? What are we supposed to do? What if we lose a filling?
Put some
Chewing
sugarless
gum.
chewing gum.
Sugarless chewing gum.
Okay, why don't we use the usual or the regular gum?
The
It
sugar
will
will
hurt.
hurt.
May
Okay, the
hurt.
sugar
Will
is
hurt.
going to hurt. Yeah, the sugar will
Mm.
hurt. What if we have a lot of tooth pain? What are we supposed to do? This one.
Have a painkiller
Hot
as
and cold
aspirin.
compress
Okay,
against
we
my
used
cheek.
a painkiller
Put a
or a
cold
Put
warm,
compress against your cheek.
put a cold compress against our cheek. Excellent. Okay. If we were flying in a plane, can the toothache, can the flying itself in a plane can make it worse or better?
Worse.
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 Excellent. Okay, so we need to have blah 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 with us.
As-
What's this blah blah blah?
Aspirin.
Aspirin or
Aspirin.
pain, any other
Painkillers
kind,
or ketofan.
any kind of painkillers in general. Okay, very good. Now,
Yeah.
do you think this information in the website is useful? Why do you think some people would wait until they get back home to see a dentist? Why do you think they can't wait in the first place? What do you see that? How do you see that? Some people would just wait. Why? Why do they just wait to see a doctor when they come back home?
Maybe
As they
there's
have the usual. Yeah.
Okay, let me check raised hands here. I need some new hands. Some new hands. I don't want to nominate anybody. Miss Ghaida, go ahead. Miss Ghaida Abdel Basit.
Okay.
And
Yes, yes. I think it depends on the pain. If the pain is very serious, you can't wait. But
yes,
if
very
it's
good.
okay, you can wait until you see your special doctor or
Excellent.
special dentist. I
Excellent.
see.
Yes, that's it. I agree
Thank
with
you.
you. So, yeah, okay. So now if it is an emergency, you just go to, you can't wait. It's an emergency. You are in a severe pain.
Yes.
And sometimes it's mild, so you don't need to see a doctor. Just wait till you come back home and see your usual doctor. Okay, very good. So now let's answer this question together. Discuss each of the situation described in the website. What would you do? Circle yes or no. So just let me check the pictures here. The first picture, we're going to tick these solutions for every picture. So let's start with the first picture. The first picture was speaking about the filling. What if I use if I lose a filling لو الحشو سقط. Okay, so the first one, would you ignore the problem, yes or no?
No.
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 You won't
No.
ignore
Sometimes
it.
no.
Okay, very good.
Serious.
It's serious. Okay.
Feels very
Would you
painful.
make it's painful. Excellent. Would you make an appointment to see a dentist right away? يعني حالا أو فورا,
Yes.
immediately?
Yes, if
Yes,
I
very
can,
good.
why not? Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. Would you call or email your own dentist or and ask for advice?
Yes. For
Yes.
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Would you use the remedy? He means the kind of treatment, okay? Suggested in the website. هتستخدموا العلاج المعروض أو اللي هو المقترح in the website? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, I think it's a
Maybe
good
Yes.
yes.
idea.
Yes. Most
I'm
people do
totally
this,
with
by the
you.
way. They put
Yeah.
the gums in the place of the filling. Yes. Okay. Use my own remedy. If you will use your own remedy, explain what is your own remedy to us. Okay. If you
Yeah,
have another,
I'll use
I'd
my
use
own
club.
remedy.
what is it, Miss?
I
What's your own remedy?
Glove.
Go ahead and tell us.
Club.
Sorry?
Club. Yes.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
I I
How?
I, I use it all the time, and it works for
Really?
sure. Yeah. Yes.
Very good. Thanks a million for that. I really
It's
appreciate your.
like it is like a painkiller. Club اللي هو القرنفل يعني.
Yes.
It is like, yeah, it's a kind
Yes,
of
you use
painkiller.
natural kind of remedy. Okay, it's
Yeah.
natural. It's not chemical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. That's another way of
My same
solving the
remedy, Miss
problem.
Nursery.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
Miss Dua. We're
I use
having
it
two
all
people
the
here.
time.
Excellent. Thanks a
Yeah.
million for that. Okay, that's great.
We're lazy
Okay.
to go to the doctors.
Okay, don't worry. If it works,
I
it's okay.
hate
No
the
problem with
dentist,
it.
by the way. I hate the dentist. I don't
I
like
think
to visit the
I think
dentist.
Miss Marwa worked as a dentist before.
No, Allah. I hope so, Allah Lazim. I hope so. Here's the dentist here in the
I don't
pictures.
know.
Don't worry. Okay, it's before your eyes. The dentist is before your eyes. It's a woman. Okay, very good. So
Yeah.
now we are going to read and listen to someone with a. I didn't want to tackle all the pictures because we are done with it. Okay, and now we move on to this activity, the photo story. We will read and listen to someone with a dental emergency during a trip. So you are having like a conversation here, and we are going to read and listen to it and try to answer some questions on it. Okay, so now what are we going to do exactly? Are we going to write something?
No.
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 Are
No.
we
Read and
okay?
listen.
Are we, yes, very good.
Yes.
Okay, what kind of reading? Is
And
it a paragraph,
Story.
read
photo
conversation.
story, conversation? Okay, very good.
Conversation.
What is it about
Yeah.
exactly? Who are those two people before your eyes?
A
The
dentist and a
patient
patient.
and the
Patient and a
This
dentist.
is this is the
Patient
dentist
and
and this is
and
the patient. Okay, so who is
patient.
this woman? Who is this woman? Who do you think is this woman?
Receptionist. He's the
Receptionist.
receptionist, I think.
The
I think.
dentist helper.
Receptionist.
The
The clerk.
assistant.
okay, the clerk,
Receptionist.
yeah, the receptionist or the clerk or the clinic clerk.
Clerk.
Okay, the woman who works in the clerk. Very good. Okay, or
Assistant.
Yeah.
in the clinic. Sorry, I mean in the clerk. So it's the clinic clerk, the clerk of the clinic. Okay, or the doctor's assistant or the nurse. You can say it in many forms. Okay, so here we're having like a conversation between the guest who is the patient and the clerk first. Then this person goes to meets the dentist, and they are having like a conversation. So let me bring the conversation first for the story. Yes, this one. Just assure me that it is audible.
Page 15.
Okay, is it audible? Just mute yourselves,
Yes.
guys. Mute
Yes,
yourselves
it
first.
is.
Yes, yes,
Thank,
it's
thank
clear.
Allah, it is. Okay, just mute yourselves because we are having the azan. Allah is great, of course, and we are going to listen and read at the same time.
Exercise C. Photo story. Read and listen to someone with a dental emergency during a trip.
I need to see a dentist as soon as possible. I think it's an emergency. I was wondering if you might be able to recommend someone who speaks English.
Let me check. Actually, there is one not far from here. Would you like me to make an appointment for you?
If you could, thanks. I'm in a lot of pain.
So, I hear you're from overseas.
From Ecuador. Thanks for fitting me in.
Luckily, I had a cancellation. So, what brings you in today?
Well, this tooth is killing me.
When did it first begin to hurt?
It's been bothering me since last night.
Let's have a look. Open wide.
Ah.
Well, let's take an x-ray and see what's going on.
Okay, you are going to listen to it again, but this time to pick some expressions used in this conversation, and we are going to explore their meaning. We'll need them, inshallah, for further answer of some questions later on. But now we are going to listen to the conversation again to pick some words or expressions that you find challenging, and you need some elaboration on them or the explanation of their meaning. Okay, so let's listen again.
Page 15. Exercise C. Photo story. Read and listen to someone with a dental emergency during a trip.
I need to see a dentist as soon as possible. I think it's an emergency. I was wondering if you might be able to recommend someone who speaks English.
Let me check. Actually, there is one not far from here. Would you like me to make an appointment for you?
If you could, thanks. I'm in a lot of pain.
So, I hear you're from overseas.
From Ecuador. Thanks for fitting me in.
Luckily, I had a cancellation. So, what brings you in today?
Well, this tooth is killing me.
When did it first begin to hurt?
It's been bothering me since last night.
Let's have a look. Open wide.
Ah.
Well, let's take an x-ray and see what's going on.
Okay, now. Sorry for that. Just a second. Yes, we're back. Yeah. Here in this activity, we're having like some expressions that are spotted. They are picked from the conversation. Okay, the ones that I asked you to think about it, pick or find. So I will ask you here. Let's read the 7 expressions spotted here, and we're going to restate each one in our own words. So we're going to explain them and discuss together about our understanding of them, of the meaning, of course, of these expressions. So the first one is, I was wondering if you might be able to recommend someone who speaks English. I was wondering if you might be able to recommend someone who speaks English. So I was wondering if you might be able to. I was wondering if you might be able to. Can we replace this with something else?
Would you?
Would you?
Would you
Another
recommend?
excellent. Another. Would you recommend? Okay, another word that is closer to be able to, of course.
It's very
Could
likely.
you
Excellent.
recommend someone?
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Could you recommend someone who speaks English? Yes, it's very economic. This word, the modal verb could, is really economic. We are asking, so I was wondering means I was asking. Okay, I want to know. So this is a question. So we start off with the question could. Okay, and the word might be able to, it means could. If you can, but in the past it would be could. So could you recommend someone who speaks English? Excellent. Could you recommend someone who speaks English? Wonderful. Number 2,
Miss
if
Marwa,
you,
excuse me.
yeah, okay, go
Could you
ahead.
tell me what are you doing now as I had a call?
Okay, don't worry. Here
Sorry.
we listened, yeah, don't worry. We listened to the conversation again and we tried to read these expressions that are taken from the conversation, and we're trying to explore the meaning of every expression and trying to restate each one in our own words. Okay? Yes, so number one was tackled, and our colleague said, I was wondering if you might be able to, can be replaced with could. Could you recommend someone who speaks English? Excellent. This is a wonderful answer.
Yes.
Number two, if you could, thanks. If you
Yes,
could,
please.
thanks. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, please.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, please. Yes, please, thanks. You mean the answer is yes, please, or you want to speak?
The answer is
Yes.
yes, please.
Yes, please. Thanks. Excellent. Yes, please. Yeah, he means, yeah, please do it. Okay. Yes, of course, I need it. I need this help. I need that you could recommend someone who speaks English. Excellent. Number three, thanks for fitting me in. Please try to memorize this expression very well. Fit in, fit somebody in.
The
This, yeah, it's really
find
important.
an appointment.
Excellent. To find an appointment for me to see the doctor. Okay, very good. Thanks for fitting me in. So, thanks for finding or determining an appointment for me. Okay, thanks for making, look here, look at this line, to make an appointment for you. Would you like me to make an appointment for you? So, to make an appointment so that the doctor or the physician deals with your problem, sees you and checks you and gives you a prescription. Okay, thanks for fitting me in. Thanks for making an appointment for me, or thanks for seeing me or agreeing to meet me. Okay. Number four, this tooth is killing me. Killing me.
Yeah.
Hurts.
What?
Yeah.
Hurts me.
Yes.
Causes a severe pain.
Excellent. This tooth is causing me a severe pain. So it
Yeah.
severely hurts me. It severely hurts, killing me. Number five, it has been bothering me since last night. It has been bothering me since last
Annoying
night.
me.
Annoying.
Annoying me.
Excellent. Excellent. It has been annoying me since last night. Okay, number six. Let's have a look. Let's have a look
Let's
at
Check.
it.
see.
Check.
Let's see.
Check.
Excellent.
Let's
Let's
examine.
check,
Let's check.
examine, check,
Examine.
examine. Excellent. Excellent. Number seven. Let's take an X-ray and see what's going on. Let's take an
What's
X-ray and
happening?
see
What's wrong?
What's the
what's
problem?
wrong,
But
what's the
What's
problem,
the matter?
what's
What's the
what's
problem? The
happening,
matter.
what's bothering, what's the
Yeah.
matter, what's taking place. Okay, excellent, excellent
Yeah.
ideas here. Now, for this part, it's a speaking activity here. So here is the question. It's personalization. And when you personalize the topic, it means that you speak about the topic for yourself. You take the topic and speak it related to yourself. So this is personalization. Okay. So generally, if we are speaking about sport, we're speaking about sport in general. And then we speak about if I myself do sport, what kind of sport I do or prefer, or my hobby. That's personalization. So now it's your turn to speak about a medical or dental emergency that happened to you. So the question is, have you or has anyone you know ever had an emergency that required dental or medical attention? Complete the chart. So before we listen, we have to organize our ideas in this chart. This is like a graphic organizer or a table to help us record or organize our ideas before we speak. So in answering this question, we're going to think about where did it happen to us, the medical emergency or the dental emergency we had. When did it happen? What happened exactly? Okay, so mute yourselves just to prepare yourselves for you have 30 minutes, you have 30 seconds to prepare yourself before you express yourself in speaking. Okay, you are going to think about where did the emergency happen? When did it happen? What happened exactly? Okay, think first and then we listen to your contributions. I had two emergencies. Wallahi, I can tell you about them later on. So let's start with you. You have 30 seconds to think about answers to this. Think first. Let it be 1 minute before you start. Let me check. Raised hands, maybe. Some people want to speak. Are these old hands or these are new hands? Miss Shayma didn't uh, contribute today. So we are going to listen to Miss Shayma first, then Mr. Sayed, then Miss Nisreen. Yes, we're having 4 people here. So there are 5 actually. So let's listen to people who want to share. Miss Shayma first, then Mr. Sayed, Miss Nisreen, Miss Noura. Okay, for participant to start with. I'll say again, Miss Shayma, then Mr. Sayed, then Miss Nisreen, then Miss Noura, then let's see. Okay, the floor is yours,
Hello.
Miss Shayma. Hello.
Okay, hello, Miss Marwa. I'm sorry, I
Hi.
can't contribute all the time because my internet is bad.
Don't worry.
So I want to tell you that 2 years ago, I was at Alexandria with my kids and my husband. Suddenly, I felt a severely pain in my tooth, and I couldn't do anything. But when the pain raised, uh, I search a dentist in this region, and I go to a dentist. After he checked my tooth, he said that I want a filling.
Really?
So he gave me temporary painkillers until I returned to my city to my dentist.
Very good.
That's all.
You're better. You're better now.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Are you okay? Everything is okay now. Just assure me everything is okay. Okay. Thank Allah you are safe. Okay, so here we're having Mr. Said. Go ahead. Thanks a
Thank,
million, Miss Shayma.
Uh,
thank you.
You're welcome.
last year, while we were playing football in the club, I was running and I came across my friend. We hit each other.
Oh,
He hit my tooth and it bled a lot. So I had to rinse some water. Uh, of course, it wasn't bad, and of course, we continued playing again.
thank Allah you were better. Okay, thank Allah you were safe. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my God. Actually, these issues happen and you come across, you encounter these issues. They are like in some emergencies that happen when you are having like severe play or some kind of that sort. Okay, I hope everybody is great and I hope that you are safe. You're always safe. So we're having here Miss Nisreen. Go ahead. Tell us about it.
Um, okay, we were in Alexandria last year. My daughter had a severe stomach ache. Actually, I couldn't give her any painkillers as I wanted to check or to know
Yes,
exactly what causes that severe pain. Then I took her to the hospital. Doctor said that she has she drank some water from the sea or something like that,
hmm,
and they gave her some medicine, and she became better, alhamdulillah.
thank Allah. Hallelujah. Alhamdulillah. So she's better now, my
Alhamdulillah.
sweetie, my honey. Is she better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
Allah. Thank Allah. It's
alhamdulillah.
because of the salt in the water, by the way. It's because of the salt
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the seawater. Okay, so yeah,
yeah,
these
yeah.
things happen actually. Okay, very good.
Hmm.
So we're having here Miss, who is the next speaker? Miss Nora. Yeah, Miss Nora. Go ahead.
Okay. Last week we were in the theme park with my kids. My little kid fell down and his mouth was bleeding. the pain was severe, I asked him to open his mouth, and we found that he had a bruise on his gum. Immediately, we took him to the dentist. Uh, the doctor or the dentist cleaned the bruise and gave him a suitable painkiller according to his age, of course, and an antibiotic to help him heal quickly and fast. Now he's better, alhamdulillah, and he's recovering.
Very good. So I'm happy to
Thank
hear
you.
that. Thank Allah. Actually, yeah, good explanation of the case here. Thanks a million for that. Does any other participant want to share today? Our colleagues, our dear colleagues. After you, just remember, after you speak, lower your hand for me not to get confused, okay? So we still have Miss Samah and Miss Dua. Go ahead, Miss Samah, then Miss Dua, okay? I'm all ears. Mic
Thank
is
you, Miss
yours. The
Marwa.
floor is yours. You're welcome. Go ahead.
It was last summer holiday when my son was playing football with his friends. Suddenly he fell down on the ground and his arm getting immediately bigger and bigger. So we had to take him immediately to the emergency room. Thank Allah, it was a simple thing, but the hit was very severe to his arm. He took a painkillers, strong one, to make the pain a little less than what he was painting from, and he's better now, alhamdulillah.
Thank
This
Allah.
is
Good
because of
moment, right?
playing.
Yeah, actually, these issues happen as we are regularly saying. Thank Allah, everyone is okay. So we're
Thank God
having
it
here.
wasn't broken or anything like that. Thank Allah for that.
Okay, thank Allah. Yes. So Miss Dua, I guess you are raising your hand. The last speaker we're having here.
Yes. About 3 or 4 years ago, my elder daughter has some problems in her lower jaw, as she used to use orthodontics for some years, and we decided to change the doctor, the dentist. When we went to a famous one, he told us that she had to make an oral surgery for her lower jaw and to fix it, but we were afraid, so that we ignored his words.
Really? But maybe she needs the surgery. But because you are
It's
afraid of the surgery, you ignore it.
It was
I
not
did for
serious.
okay.
It doesn't change her jaw look, but we want to be better. But
I have an
really,
idea
it
for you
was
here. I have an
yeah.
idea for you. Why don't you
Go on.
consult another physician? Consult another one. Maybe it's an emergency and she really needs to have this surgery.
He was
You
the
need,
second one. Generally, she's beautiful, alhamdulillah. She doesn't need this surgery, so that it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
okay,
It's
okay,
better to see her like this.
okay, okay. Up to you, of course. I wish that she is okay, and you are her parents, and you have to decide. Of course, you know better than we do. Thanks a million
Thank
for that. I hope everything is okay with everybody. So let's move into another part. One that is really fun here. The title of the lesson, we're going to tackle half of the lesson because of the time. So call in sick. Call in sick. What does this expression mean? This is time for vocabulary, the medical ones, the symptoms. But when somebody calls in sick, what does he say? I will call in sick. I will call my
I
institute
have
or
a
my
pain. I have a
yeah.
pain in so and so, maybe.
To tell who exactly. This person is going to tell who exactly called in sick.
Maybe the doctor or your dear friend, your parents.
Really, what about the sheikh in the mahad in the institute? Okay,
Yeah,
when
Give them
yes, when I
you're
call in sick, yes, go ahead.
a give them a
your
You mean
supervisor
he asked
at
for
work.
help
إجازة
or
مرض
tell
or
about his condition?
سمعتها والله.
Yeah.
سمعتها اهو.
Mhm.
It can be a verb or a noun. Call in sick, أجازة مرضي, or to call the manager or the director or the person who is responsible for the place of the work where I work, and to tell that person that I'm having like an emergency, I'm having a medical problem. Okay, so I this is said to be that I am calling in sick. متصلة علشان أقول مريض وملازم الفراش. I'm just calling to tell you that I'm sick. This is call in sick. Okay? Yeah. And we can call the medical sickness holiday call in sick أجازة مرضي. Okay? It has two meanings here. So now with the vocabulary, can you see the no, just
Call in
mute
sick here,
yourself.
it's a noun or a verb?
It's a verb and it can be a noun too. It doesn't tell us. So in the conversation that we are going to tackle next time, inshallah, this one, just a second, let me show you in lesson 3. It's not lesson 2, it's lesson 3. Yeah. Yes, not one, not this one. Just a second, I'll show you. Or is it? I don't have it. Maybe it's earlier in the activities. Anyway, we can use it in either forms, in both forms, as you like, to call in sick, the verb, or to have a call in sick holiday. You will see it after a while, inshallah. If we tackle that part I'm speaking about, you will see the conversation. Somebody is calling in sick, telephoning the manager or the director of the place where he works. So now with vocabulary, it deals with the symptoms. Can you see these pictures? Can you see these pictures? Okay.
Yes.
I think Allah is clear. Very good. So now we are going to have a look at the symptoms shown in the pictures, and we are going to read and listen. Then we are going to listen again and repeat in the pauses. So what we are going to read here is we're having like pictures of the symptoms that somebody suffers from, or somebody may suffer from, or we all may suffer from one day. I hope nobody suffers in the first place. Okay, so let's read and listen to these words. Then we listen again and repeat in the pauses as usual. That's what we do with the new vocabulary items. So let's check the recording here or the audio. Have a look at the pictures. I will take them one by one, don't worry. Now clear. Vocabulary, yeah.
Page 16.
Just a second, is it audible?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Very good. Here we go.
Vocabulary. Symptoms. Exercise A. Read and listen.
I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. I feel weak. I feel short of breath.
I've been vomiting. I've been coughing. I've been sneezing. I've been wheezing.
I have pain in my chest. I have pain in my hip. I have pain in my ribs. I have pain in my stomach.
Now listen again and repeat.
Yes.
I feel dizzy.
I feel dizzy.
I feel dizzy.
Yes, repeat with us.
I feel nauseous.
I feel nauseous.
nauseous.
I feel weak.
I feel weak.
weak.
I feel short of breath.
I feel short of breath. نفس
I've
قليل.
been vomiting.
I've been vomiting. رجع.
I've been coughing.
I've been coughing.
I've been sneezing.
I've been sneezing. بيعطس.
I've been wheezing.
I've been wheezing.
I have pain in my chest.
I have pain in my chest.
I have pain in my hip.
I have pain in my hip. عندي ألم في جنبي. Okay.
I have pain in my ribs.
I have pain in my ribs. عندي ألم في الضلوع.
I have pain in my stomach.
I have pain in my
In
stomach.
my stomach.
Okay, we're going to listen again. I want you to repeat, but in the pauses, you listen and you read and listen at the same time. Then you listen again and repeat in the pauses. Just mute yourselves and repeat silently this time, okay? To listen carefully. Okay? Yeah. One more time for that.
Page 16. Vocabulary. Symptoms. Exercise A. Read and listen.
I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. I feel weak. I feel short of breath.
I've been vomiting. I've been coughing. I've been sneezing. I've been wheezing.
I have pain in my chest. I have pain in my hip. I have pain in my ribs. I have pain in my stomach.
Now listen again and repeat.
I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. I feel weak. I feel short of breath.
I've been vomiting. I've been coughing. I've been sneezing. I've been wheezing.
I have pain in my chest. I have pain in my hip. I have pain in my ribs. I have pain in my stomach.
Now, guys, I want somebody to read these words for us to model the reading. Okay, let me check first. Just a second. Let me check your understanding first. So, where is the word that means نفسه ضيق?
Short
Short
breath.
of breath.
Excellent. Excellent. Where is the word that means صدره بيزيق?
Wheezing.
Pain in my
Wheezing.
chest.
Wheezing.
Sneezing.
Okay, excellent. Okay, where is the word that means بيرجع?
Vomiting.
Vomiting.
Vomiting. Excellent. Okay, where is the word or expression or phrase that means ألم في الضلوع?
In my ribs.
In my
I have
in
pain in
my
my
ribs.
ribs.
I have pain in my
Yes.
ribs. I
My
have pain
ribs.
in my ribs. Where is the word that means عنده غثيان قبل القيء؟ يعني هو مش دوخة
No,
dizzy.
nauseous.
بصوا
I
معايا
feel
please stay.
nauseous.
Excellent, nauseous. It's the adjective from the word nausea. Nausea. We're going to listen to this word again, the word nausea, in the conversation later
Spelling,
on after a
please.
while. Okay, sorry.
Spelling.
Yes, ma'am.
Spelling of
Now,
nausea, please.
nausea. The spelling
Yes.
Nausea. Nausea. We are going to tackle this word or find it in the conversation after a while immediately. Don't worry. Okay, you will find it before you write. So we're having here somebody is dizzy first بيكون دايخ, then he's feeling like nauseous. I'm nauseous, عندي غثيان كده قبل الترجيع على طول. بعدين بيجي ال vomiting, ترجيع بقى. Okay. I hope everybody's okay and nothing happens. Now he's going to read these vocabulary items. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Let me check. Somebody. No. Just mute yourselves, guys. Let me mute all. Okay. Now he's going to share, and yeah, I need somebody. Miss Aya, a new hand. Okay, just a second. Yeah, Miss Aya, go ahead. It's a great honor having you today with us.
Thank you a lot.
Thanks a million. Go ahead.
I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. I feel weak. I feel short of breath. I have been vomiting. I have been coughing. I have been sneezing. I have been wheezing. I have been in my heart. Sorry, I have been in my chest. I have been in my hip. I have been in my ribs. I have been in my stomach.
Thanks a million for that. Wonderful. Wonderful accent too.
Thank you.
Okay, another
Thank you.
participant here. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Just a second. Let me check participants. Raised hands. I need somebody new, wallah. New hands to read. Miss Iman Hassanin, go ahead. And then Miss Hanan Hafzi. Miss Hanan Hafzi. So we have Miss Iman Hassanin and Miss Hanan Hafzi. It's a great honor being with us today. Go ahead and read the words.
Okay.
Miss Iman first.
Yeah. I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. I feel weak. I feel short of breath. I have been vomiting. I have been coughing. I have been sneezing. I have been wheezing. I have been in my chest. I have been in my hip. I have been in my ribs. I have been in my stomach.
Very good. Where is the expression that means ألم في في جنبي?
I have
My
been
hip.
in my hip.
In my hip.
Excellent. I have pain in my hip. Very good. Okay, Miss Hanan, go ahead.
Yes, can you hear me?
Of course, yeah, you are audible, yeah.
Thanks a lot. I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. I feel weak. I feel short of breath. I I've been vomiting. I've been coughing. I've been sneezing. I've been wheezing. I have pain in my chest. I have pain in my in my hip. I'm sorry. I have been in my ribs. I have been in my stomach.
Excellent. Excellent. Thanks a million for that. Okay, any new hands here? Sorry, all the time I click the part. I don't know why. Okay, just a second. Let me check new hands. So just remember to lower your hand after you raise your hand. So all these participants want to share. Miss Shayma, then Miss Nasreen. Okay, Miss Shayma read, and then Miss Nasreen read. Miss Shayma, are you there? Can you hear us? So Miss Nasreen, go ahead.
Okay. I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. I feel weak. I feel short of breath. I've been vomiting. I've been coughing. I've been sneezing. I've been wheezing. I have pain in my chest. I have pain in my hip. I have pain in my ribs. I have pain in my stomach.
Very good. By the way, the speaker or the native speaker, when she came to pronounce the expression in my ribs, she said in my ribs. I don't know why.
Ribs.
Okay, so we just imitate the
Ribs.
pronunciation. Ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how she
Okay.
pronounced this word. Thanks a
Ribs.
million for that. Yeah. Now
Thank
we're having a wonderful activity. We're not going to tackle this. We're going to tackle the listening comprehension. Listen and check the symptoms. We are having many symptoms here. And if the symptom is pain, we're going to say, where is this pain? Okay, so we are going to listen to 6 conversations, 6 short conversations. Okay, this person or this speaker in each conversation is speaking about the symptom he has, the symptom he suffers from. So we are going to listen to each conversation and we are going to check the symptoms. For example, the first conversation may be the speaker in this conversation may suffer from nausea. For example, this is the word you were inquiring about a while ago. Maybe having like vomiting, suffering from vomiting, okay, or sneezing. Maybe he has pain somewhere in his body. So we are going to check the this part, the pain, and then we are going to say where this pain is. Okay, so we are going to listen twice. The first one to check the symptoms, the second one to check to say if he is having or she is having pain and where this pain is. Are you ready for that? Just assure me everything is okay.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Very good.
Okay.
Dominic, okay. CCQs. How many conversations do we have?
Short six.
Six.
One.
Six
Just
conversations.
listening.
Are they short or long kind of conversations?
Short one.
Short conversations.
Short.
What are embedded or implemented or included in
Symptoms.
these
Some
excellent
symptoms.
symptoms? Okay,
Symptoms.
how many times are we going to listen?
Twice.
Twice.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so let's start immediately listening to the conversations. You'll find them easy, by the way, just concentrate. This one, just a second.
Page 16.
Okay, is it audible?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Very good.
Yes.
Vocabulary. Exercise C. Listening comprehension. Listen and check the symptoms each patient describes. Conversation 1.
What seems to be the problem today, Mrs. Gillis?
Well, I've been feeling pretty dizzy for the last few days. I have to lie down all the time. I feel really weak and I have so little energy. I can't even make myself lunch or dinner.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And I can hardly walk upstairs. I'm so short of breath whenever I try.
Any pain?
Funny you should ask. I have pain in my shoulder, too.
Okay, now, the first question or the first task for you that you check the symptoms. Have you checked the
Yes.
symptoms of the first conversation? What are the symptoms?
Yes.
Dizziness.
Dizziness,
She feels
yes.
dizzy.
Weakness.
Dizziness,
Weakness,
weakness,
uh, in
Pain.
shoulder.
Pain.
pain.
Shoulder.
Don't say
Pain.
now. Don't say
In
the where the
She
pain
pain
is. This
where in
is
shoulders and
okay.
yes.
Didn't you hear her saying that she was vomiting? Didn't you hear that?
No.
Really?
No.
So you are
Can't
going to
remember.
check. You are going to check again your answers, and then one more task is if she is suffering from certain pain, tell me about the place of the pain exactly. Where is the pain? So just a second. Let me. Yeah, from the very beginning. Just a second. We're going to listen to conversation 1 again.
Page 16. Vocabulary. Exercise C. Listening comprehension. Listen and check the symptoms each patient describes. Conversation 1.
What seems to be the problem today, Mrs. Gillis?
Well, I've been feeling pretty dizzy for the last few days. I have to lie down all the time. I feel really weak and I have so little energy. I can't even make myself lunch or dinner.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And I can hardly walk upstairs. I'm so short of breath whenever I try.
Any pain?
Funny you should ask. I have pain in my shoulder, too.
Okay, now, so she suffered from dizziness, as you said, and weakness, no vomiting, by the way, you are right. And then she was suffering from something that is not mentioned
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
What
Short
is
of
it?
breath. Short of breath.
Excellent. Excellent.
Hardly walks up the stairs.
Okay, she can hardly walk upstairs, and she is having like short of breath. Very good. And she's having the some kind of pain. Where is the pain?
Pain.
Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Her
Shoulder.
Shoulders. Excellent. Now, we were going to listen to the second conversation and do the same task.
Okay.
Conversation 2.
Is there anything bothering you today, Mr. Baker?
Well, when I woke up this morning, I felt terrible. I had this pain in the back of my neck, and I thought I'd better get in to see the doctor right away.
Have you been coughing?
A lot, actually. I've had a bad cold for over a week now.
That might explain the pain you've been feeling in your neck. I'm going to give you something for that cold.
Okay, now, what's the symptom here? Or what are the
Coughing.
symptoms?
A
Coughing.
lot of
Coughing.
Coughing.
Just coughing. Okay, any pain?
Pain.
Yeah.
Pain.
Yeah.
In the back of his neck. Yeah. In the
Very
back
good.
of his neck.
Okay, now you are going to check your answers. You are going to listen again, check your answers, okay?
Okay.
Just a second, just a second. No, just a second.
whenever I try.
Any pain?
Funny you should ask. I have pain in my shoulder, too.
Conversation 2.
Is there anything bothering you today, Mr. Baker?
Well, when I woke up this morning, I felt terrible. I had this pain in the back of my neck, and I thought I'd better get in to see the doctor right away.
Have you been coughing?
A lot, actually. I've had a bad cold for over a week now.
That might explain the pain you've been feeling in your neck. I'm going to give you something for that cold.
Okay, now you got them right. Okay, didn't you? So
Yes.
coughing and the pain in the back of
His neck.
this is the neck.
His neck.
It's in the back of the neck. Okay, yeah, very good. So now with the third conversation, and then we check the symptoms and we say where is the pain exactly.
Conversation 3.
The doctor will be right with you, Miss Rice. Have you not been feeling well?
Not great, actually, and I've been sneezing like crazy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Anyway, today my back is killing me, so I thought, that's it. I'd better come in.
Come, I'll take you in to see the doctor.
Okay, don't answer me. You are going to listen to it one more time to check your answers. You haven't answered, I know, but to check it first before you say it. So let me.
And I thought I'd better get in to see the doctor right away.
Have you been coughing?
Not this one.
A lot, actually. I've had a bad cold for over a week now.
That might explain the pain you've been feeling in your neck. I'm going to give you something for that cold.
Conversation 3.
This one.
The doctor will be right with you, Miss Rice. Have you not been feeling well?
Not great, actually, and I've been sneezing like crazy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Anyway, today my back is killing me, so I thought, that's it. I'd better come in.
Come, I'll take you in to see the doctor.
Okay, that was conversation 3. Now, what are her symptoms? What does she suffer from?
Sneezing.
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 And
Sneezing.
Sneezing
And
and
pain
a
in the
pain in
back.
her back.
back pain.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. So she has been sneezing crazy. Yeah,
Like
you mean,
crazy.
yeah,
Like crazy.
Sneezing.
right, like crazy. Yeah, very good. So yeah, the pain she is suffering from is in her back. Okay,
Yeah,
ألم
back.
في الظهر. Very good. So now with the fourth conversation, we're going to do the same task. We're going to listen twice and then check our answers.
Conversation 4.
You're here to see Dr. Fox?
Yes, I am. I've been really sick.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you been nauseous?
Oh, yeah.
Any vomiting?
Yes. I'm afraid I've been throwing up everything I eat.
Any dizziness?
Not really, just nauseousness.
Well, Dr. Fox will be with you in a moment.
Okay. Now listen again.
Just
Okay,
no.
listen again before you answer. I know you know the answer, but just check your answers.
Oh, that's too bad.
Anyway, today my back is killing me, so I thought, that's it. I'd better come in.
Not this one.
Come, I'll take you in to see the doctor.
Conversation 4.
This one.
You're here to see Dr. Fox?
Yes, I am. I've been really sick.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you been nauseous?
Oh, yeah.
Any vomiting?
Yes. I'm afraid I've been throwing up everything I eat.
Any dizziness?
Not really, just nauseousness.
Well, Dr. Fox will be with you in a moment.
Okay, now what are his symptoms exactly?
Nauseous and
Vomiting.
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 He's suffering from nausea. He's nauseous. Okay, he's suffering
Yes.
from nausea. He is nauseous. What else?
Vomiting.
Vomiting.
Yes, he said he throws everything that he eats, okay,
Yeah.
out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Throw up.
does he suffer from dizziness?
No.
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 What's the word or expression that he used in answering this question? When she said, "Do you suffer from dizziness, or do you feel dizzy?" What did he say exactly?
He said
No,
no, just nauseous. I feel nauseous.
no. He said
Not
not,
the serious.
not,
Not the serious.
not actually.
Mhm.
He said not really, not really. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
not really. Okay, does he suffer from any pain?
No,
No.
He didn't
no.
mention that. He didn't mention that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now is conversation number 5. Yeah. Conversation number 5.
Conversation 5.
You're Ms. Perlman?
Yes, I am.
The doctor will be with you soon. Can I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
What brings you in today?
Well, I've been wheezing a lot since yesterday. I don't know what's wrong. It's really annoying.
Are you allergic to anything?
Not that I can think of.
Any other symptoms?
Not really.
Okay. What's her problem now?
Wheezing.
Wheezing.
Just wheezing.
Conversation 6.
Just a
Yeah.
second. Sorry for that.
Mr. Rashid?
Just a second.
That's me.
Hello, Mr.
Sorry for that. Yeah. So just
Wheezing.
just wheezing. Okay. Any
Wheezing.
pain? Any pain?
No.
No.
She didn't
No.
mention.
Can you answer me the same answer he said? Any pain?
Not really.
Not really.
Really.
Not really. Okay.
Not really.
Really.
Okay.
Really.
Okay. What's the feature of pronunciation of the t sound that is utilized here in the word not? With what feature?
Glottal.
Excellent. Glottal
Glottal.
stop.
Glottal.
Glottal stop that we tackled last session. Excellent. Excellent people here. Thanks a million, my colleagues, brothers and sisters. Okay, so not really, not really. It's like it's a glottal stop coming from the glottis, the opening between the full vocal cords. Okay, not really. Excellent.
Yeah.
So now is the sixth conversation. Let's listen.
Any other symptoms?
Not really.
Conversation 6.
Mr. Rashid?
That's me.
Hello, Mr. Rashid. The doctor will see you in just a moment. Are you in a lot of pain?
Well, my hip has been bothering me a lot for the past 2 days. It hurts all the time.
Did you fall or have an accident?
Not that I can remember.
Any pain anywhere else? In your knees? Your elbows?
No.
Okay, do you need to listen to it again?
Listen
No.
again.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
You don't need to listen to it. Okay, I know. What's the symptom
It's clear.
exactly?
He
Headache.
has a pain in the hip. In his hip.
Headache.
Really? Is it in the head or in the hip? Hip or head?
Hip. Hip. Head.
It's a word that is utilized in our lesson. One of the new words.
Hip.
Yes, HIP. Okay, yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Where's the hip here? This one. Okay,
Yeah.
Gambo. Okay, he has pain in his hip. He has pain in his hip. I have to tell you that the first time, the very first time that I listened to this conversation, I was that person suffered from headache. I saw that he has
Yeah.
pain in his head. And when I listened to it another time, I made sure that it was hip, not head. Okay, so let's go on to practice the intonation. I will not, inshallah, keep you longer, just 5 minutes for practicing the intonation, and then we listen to the song, and then we end this session. Okay, yeah. So the intonation of lists, we are having a list of many items, 2 items or more. This is the list, قائمة. So what kind of
Yeah.
intonation do we use in this kind of, is it rising
Rising.
intonation or falling? We will see. We will see. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So here,
Okay.
yes, this person is having like 3 sentences, having a list of words, a list of symptoms, 2 symptoms, 3 symptoms in this sentence, 4 symptoms. From the arrows, we can conclude or infer that the pattern is rising, falling. Rising, rising, falling.
Falling.
Rising, 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 falling. So where is it always falling? Where is it always falling in the list? Where?
Yeah.
End of
In
the
the end
The
of
end
the
of
list.
the
sentence.
list.
Excellent, 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 excellent.
Yeah.
So whenever we are having a list, the intonation goes like this: rising, rising in all the words, but at the end it's falling. So how to make
Yeah.
that? Let's
Falling.
listen and repeat. Let's listen and imitate. Let's listen and repeat.
Oh.
Okay, so now using the rising intonation in each item before the last item in a list. So in all the words in the item, in all the items in the list, we are having rising intonation. Then we use falling intonation on the last item. So we are going to read and listen, then we are going to listen again and repeat in the pauses. What are we going to listen exactly? We are going to listen to these three examples, to read these three sentences. Okay, so let's do this immediately, not to waste your time or keep you longer. This is the last activity we have. Then we listen to the song, enjoy it, and then we say goodbye to everybody. Okay, yeah, let's start.
Page 16.
Is it audible?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Thank Allah. Praise be to Allah.
Pronunciation. Intonation of lists. Exercise A. Use rising intonation on each item before the last item in a list. Use falling intonation on the last item. Read and listen. 1,
I feel weak and dizzy.
2,
I've been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing.
3,
I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip.
Now listen again and repeat.
I feel weak and dizzy.
I've been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing.
I have been sneezing, coughing, sneezing.
And wheezing. Very good.
I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip.
I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, we are going to listen to them again. The two times. The first time to just listen and read, and then listen again and repeat in the pauses. We need to listen to them again. Yeah.
Page 16. Pronunciation. Intonation of lists. Exercise A. Use rising intonation on each item before the last item in a list. Use falling intonation on the last item. Read and listen. 1,
I feel weak and dizzy.
I feel weak and dizzy.
2,
I've been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing.
I've been sneezing, coughing, and
3,
wheezing. No pause.
I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip.
I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back.
Now listen again and repeat.
I feel weak and dizzy.
I feel weak and dizzy.
I've been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing.
I've been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing. Excellent.
I have been
I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip.
I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip. Now, it's your turn for practice. Who is going to share? We need somebody to read the three sentences and model the intonation. I'm the first one. I'm a student too, okay? I'm here to learn too. All right, so number 1, I feel weak and dizzy. Number 2, I've been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing. Number 3, I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip. Who's going to share now? Let me check raised hands. All these people who are raising their hands are going to share. So Miss Aya and Miss Ghada. Miss Aya, Miss Ghada, Miss Hanan. Okay? Yeah, Miss Aya, Miss Ghada, Miss Hanan. Go ahead. Miss Aya first.
Okay. I feel weak and dizzy. I have been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing. I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip.
Excellent. Thanks a million for that. Miss Ghada, go ahead.
Okay. I feel weak and dizzy. I have been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing. I have been in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my head.
Excellent.
Yes,
Excellent. Thanks a
okay,
million for
number
that.
one.
Who's next? Who's next?
Yes, I'm Hanan.
Yes, Miss
Yes,
Hanan, go
can you
ahead.
hear me?
Yes, of course, you're audible. We can
Okay,
hear you.
thanks a lot. Number one, I feel weak and dizzy. I've been sneezing, coughing, and wheezing. I have pain in my neck, my shoulders, my back, and my hip.
Excellent. Thanks a million for that. Now I want you to listen to
Welcome.
the song. Yeah, okay. Now we are going to listen to the song of today's pop music, the video, okay? And to enjoy it and revise some vocabulary that were included or embedded in today's lesson. Every time I'll send you the pop song because you have to listen to it regularly. Okay, it's fun and it's enjoyable. Okay, so let's do it and listen to the song. Then we say goodbye to everybody. Yes, this one. Is it audible?
Yes.
Yes, Miss.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
let's enjoy it together before we leave. Let's enjoy it together before we leave.
Thanks for fitting me in. This heart is killing me.
Ooh, that must hurt. Are you in a lot of pain?
Yes, I thought I'd better see someone right away.
It might be an emergency. Could you try to explain?
Give me something to keep me from falling apart. Doctor, won't you please take an x-ray of my heart? You know I'm here on business, and today I saw a guy.
Why don't you have a seat while I do some simple tests?
Thanks, as I was saying, he walked by without a word.
So that's what's bothering you. Just go home and get some rest.
Give me something to keep me from falling apart. Doctor, won't you please take an x-ray of my heart? I felt weak in the knees.
Are you dizzy, short of breath? Does it hurt when you sneeze?
Yes, I have all those symptoms and a pain in my chest.
Well, love at first sight can have painful side effects.
Now I might not be able to go to work today. Could I get a prescription for some kind of medicine?
Well, let's have a look now. You might have to heal yourself or try another treatment for the kind of pain you're in.
Give me something to keep me from falling apart. Doctor, won't you please take an x-ray of my heart?
Okay, that was great being with us today. What really great. Thanks a million for that. If you have any questions, feel free to express yourself. Unmute and speak immediately. Thanks for being here with me. It was a wonderful session today because you are in or you were in. Okay, now we have to say
Thank
goodbye
you
to
so
everybody.
much, Marwa.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. I really enjoyed today's meeting with you. Thank you so
Uh,
much.
thanks a million.
Thank
I'm so much obliged. Yeah, I'm
million.
grateful. Okay, I'm flattered. So now, if
Hello
you
for
have
your great.
anything, You're welcome.
Your
You're
time. Okay.
yes. You're welcome. It couldn't have been done without you. Thanks a million for that. So let's say goodbye to everybody. I wish you good night. Take care. Let me stop the recording. If you have anything to add, it's okay. I'm here. I'm still here.
Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot, Ms. Marwa. I missed the last
Bye
two
bye.
minutes for technical issues, but
Don't
I'll
worry.
listen to the recording, inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Okay. Good night, guys. See you next time, inshallah. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, all
Good
of
night.
you. Good night. Bye bye.
Good night, all of you. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Okay. Let me stop the recording. Just a second. You can leave now. Stop the recording. Yes. Take care.